can do that in this one. Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, facing off with another team from the Pac-12, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense will take the field first. It will be a priority to get the passing game up and going, something they really didn't do with one of their biggest weapons last week, David.
Yeah, and last week he just wasn't a big part of the game plan. And I would expect if you want to get explosive plays going and you want to get this offense in a good spot, Jesse, you're going to find this guy on the outside. He can turn matchups into nightmares for the defenses. I think he'll be used early and often this week.
Yeah, so if I'm the quarterback, I want to get him going early, right? And maybe I'm calling some easy throws, some hitch routes, some slants. Just get him touches, get the juju going, get the focus in the rhythm, and locked in early in this one to make him a bigger part of our game plan today.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Horned Frogs send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Buckeyes offense will go to work for the first time. Running behind that left side. Breaks into the open. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access and cushion and coverage for the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close, all over him, and he tackles him for no gain.
Here's a heat. Looking deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Horned Frogs will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. Pulls and fired complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
So now it's 2nd and long. Power football with the run. There he goes. Past the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes! He got a step and just dusted the field.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
14, TCU, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. At the 35, he's open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Horned Frogs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Horned Frogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the Horned Frogs will try to pin them back with the punt. That is coverage just the way you draw it up. Don't even let him get started, and they knock him down deep in his own end. And the Buckeyes buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Makes the grab. It's Wall. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands, and I think if you're on offense, you move him around.
It's a seam wide open. The 30, the 10, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Ohio State. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Fires to the big fella. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. At the 40, there he goes. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Horned Frogs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying the left side. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
He's got an open man. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Horned Frogs are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Wide receiver going in motion. Now from inside the red zone. He's got it. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. On the option. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll try to get it through the air. Completes it in the middle. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Coming up, 4th down. Number 14 on the field.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. And to open the second quarter, they'll start with a field goal try. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. Down the boulevard, it's good. Had to settle for the field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Florida State is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Doak Campbell Stadium, one of the more special places to watch a game in all of college football.
Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field.
They're trailing by just 4 to Boston College. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the back. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. It'll be 3rd and long. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. The Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. When plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. He's got it on the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Horned Frogs are in the red zone. Trying play action. Tight end finds a soft spot. He'll step out of bounds at the 11. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
A 1st down run in the red zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed, try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw the contain on the play, forcing him back in the middle of the field, and they're able to corral him for a huge loss.
You got to be able to blitz, but get home. It's one thing to blitz just to blitz, but you got to find a way, slip through those cracks. Nice job by the defense. The QB had no clue. He was hanging in there, trying to be tough. Got hit as he threw the football, forced the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
21, TCU 6.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Out of the gun to give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. trying to pick up a first down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Catch inside the 25. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Turns it loose. Pulls it in down the middle. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Plows through the defense.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds his big tight end. They get him stopped at the 32. A solid pickup, but it will bring up a 4th down and decision time. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark. A 49-yard try from the left.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He breaks a tackle. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Griffin. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Going for it all. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Trying to pick it up on the ground. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Fort Worth.
The Horned Frogs will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. Quarterback making checks. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Buckeyes will punt it away on fourth down. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Looking downfield on first down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. Close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Wants to throw on third down. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Going over the top. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one match.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a...
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And the Horned Frogs will send out the punt unit.
On to punt it away.
That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down?
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs, and this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback, you're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking them.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
With jet sweep pass. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Buckeyes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Might be changing the route. From the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. Turning it on. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. They're working that left side. Running with pace, changing speed, showing the moves. He's down to the 30. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Going to sling it on 2nd down. The screen, he can go. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. He's just outside the 20-yard line, stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay.
A shot toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw for it. Got him downfield. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Slams ahead. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line.
You've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Able to pick up a couple on first down, 2nd and 8 from their own 27. Give to the back. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Working that left side now. He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll keep it himself. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
And the Horned Frogs come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Takes a hit as he fires. Picked off. Takes it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this team.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip.
Here we go.
Hands it off. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Okay, ready?
Operating in the red zone here on second down.
Ready.
Tight end now in motion. The give to the back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. It'll be third and long. The snap sets up to throw. Forced out of the pocket. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Slams it ahead. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They lost ground on first down, now second and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. Trying to punch it in. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Fourth and goal from the 3. Let's see what this offense can dial up from here.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
The give. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down.
This is so a Jesse Palmer. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in. Can't win by enough. Gotta look good in the polls. This is your kind of offense, Palmer.
He wants a big play here late. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got some room to run, and they'll get him down after a solid return.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side. They've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Second down, he'll throw it. It's complete. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. A strike downfield. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown.
Hey, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And after this play, the cake will be baked. From the gun, give on the inside. And they'll find their way back to the line of scrimmage, and now it's time to find their way back to the locker room at this.